you ready? Let's get to it. Let's make this pumpkin balloon. I like this. All right. Hey there, it's Sonia Boko. Welcome back to my channel where I create balloon art and share with you tips, tricks and techniques on how to make something wonderful. Now it's that time of the year when things get a little bit spooky and a little bit kooky, and I absolutely love it. And so for the rest of October, it's dedicated to all things spooky, kicking off with the witch tutorial last week. You might also like to check out some of my tutorials created last Halloween, and I'll make sure to link those below so you don't miss out. And I also have a playlist so you can keep on watching that spooky content. So where are we going to be looking at today? Well, if you hadn't guessed, my favourite motif of Halloween is the humble jack-o'-lantern or pumpkin. So today I'm here to share with you how to make this fun and fabulous pumpkin design. Recently I was experimenting with different ways of manipulating balloons, and I came up with this idea of creating a tulip twist, but to allow additional manipulation to it, what if it was a little bit longer? And then I went ahead to experiment with balloons that were not quick links, and so how could I use this to my advantage? Now if only I could find that balloon I could show you, because I know it's around here somewhere. And if I had it, there it is, wow, that's magic. Okay, so this is basically a 11-inch round in the neon magenta, I think it was, and I've created a tulip twist of sorts by attaching a 260 balloon. Let's see exactly how that can translate into one of these ginormous beautiful pumpkins. This one here is made with a 16-inch Qualatex round, but you could also use 11-inch. This one's a little bit of fun. It's got confetti inside. What a horrible trick that would be should it pop. But also we've got a bit of a glam pumpkin going on, where I actually saw a really cute pumpkin in the Spotlight catalogue online, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy that, and it was out of stock in store online, and I'm like, why? But that was a beautiful pink pumpkin, and it had a metallic stem and vine ensemble happening, so I thought, what a cute thing to try and replicate in balloons. But also, you can go ahead and of course start a pumpkin patch, or why not a jack-o'-lantern patch. So we are going to go through all these different fun variants throughout this video, and I hope you enjoy. If you haven't already gone ahead to do so, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, because I think you're going to love what you're about to see, and you don't want to miss another video of my Halloween spooktacular. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Let's make this pumpkin balloon. I like this. Alright, but first, coffee. I honestly wish it had some pumpkin spice in there, but I'm in Australia, and guess what? Apparently we don't get to have nice things. This tutorial goes ahead to use a 16-inch round, and I've got it in the orange, and I think this is a brilliant way to use up all those random orange 16-inch rounds I happen to have. And we have 3 260s in the orange, as well as 2 260s in the green, and I've actually misplaced one of my 260s, but my balloon bag's right next to me, so I'll get one of those. Alright, are you ready? Let's get to it. What are you doing here? I was just making a video. Oh, do we have to? I thought I could sneak this in before you got here. Look, okay, look. Spooky's not gonna let me continue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let her take over from here. Hey! Hi there, it's Spooky Boko. Did you miss me? Because I missed you just a little. As Sonia said, we are going to need a 16-inch round, and I have these 3 gorgeous orange. Remove the air, pinching from one end and pulling, and at halfway, it's tied in a knot. Make sure you capture all 3. And here we go. Notice how there is no air in these parts. This is ideal for what's going to happen soon. Now, we are going to feed this into the pumpkin. This delicious little morsel into the neck of our balloon. All the way, and keep those knots together and drop them down into the depths of your round balloon. Feed it all the way to the very base of the bulb. We want our little morsel to be right there. And we are going to tie it in there so we know it's never going to escape. Remove the air from your 260 and pull it tight as you wrap it firmly around, capturing that knot inside. That knot is not going anywhere. We are going to tie it off. Keep it secure. That's right. Tie it in there. So tight. And now we are going to just wrap it again. Make sure it's so secure. And we're going to tie another knot or two. One good knot deserves another, I say. It's simply divine. That is its purpose. Now let's keep going. Let's let the magic begin. We are going to turn this pumpkin inside out. Take it, pull the neck apart, and feed that through. And this is what you should have. We are going to inflate the bulb of this balloon, but make sure you do not lose grip of the green because we need that for the magic. I am going to change the nozzle on my Mini Cool Air Pro to be none. And I am going to feed my neck onto there. And my neck, silly. I'm going to feed the neck of the balloon on. And here we go. I think that's enough, don't you? In fact, maybe a little bit too much. You can let any excess air out if you wish it to escape. And now, for the next bit of magic, we are going to pull on this 260. Pull it and pull it. And do you know what's going to happen? It is going to pull the base of our pumpkin balloon towards the nozzle of the round. And what that's going to do is help to give us that beautiful pumpkin shape. Let's keep going and pull. It's almost like an apple twist, but bigger. Bigger is better. I am pulling. Now, if you did not secure that knot too well inside, this may come undone. Let's hope that does not happen for you. I am going to now decide that that is enough. I am happy enough with that shape, and I am going to tie a knot in this end of the balloon. Bring that all the way through. Now, in pulling it through, you may or may not lose part of your balloon, but that's okay. I never needed that nozzle anyway. But what I wish to do now is inflate the green part of this balloon. But can we take a moment to appreciate what we have here? It actually looks like my last boyfriend. If you know what I mean. But okay, let's keep going. What I'm going to do is inflate the screen just a little. And for this one, I'm using the legendary Legenda. Here we go. I've just inflated that as far as it'll let me go. And I'm going to ease that off because I want to do some pinch twists in here. Just going to tie that off. And I am going to encourage the air to move back towards the balloon. One pinch twist. And another. And pushing this air back towards. And here I go. One more. That's capturing in there so good. One more. Twisting off a 1 inch or so bubble. And pinch twisting. looking pretty good. I hope you'll agree. Now, I am going to go ahead to start connecting our oogly boogly bits. Oogly boogly bits. Love it. I love using a complementary color to do this, and that is why I chose orange. However, if you're delightfully dark, why not try it with the black? And these are 160s. Let's get to what we need to do. With these amazing attachment points, I'm going to select one that's a little bit long and pair it with one that's a little bit short to try and make sure that I can ensure every one of those can meet on the other side. If you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, the other side is the other side of the balloon. What did you think I meant, silly? Maybe comment below if you dare. Let's keep going. We are going to pull, we are going to stretch, and we are going to bend to our will all the way around the bulb of the balloon. We want them to meet in the middle, and we are going to tie them. We are going to tie them securely together with a double knot. We have one knot, and we are going to follow it with another. And if you haven't done so already, make sure it's sitting in the middle of that balloon. We can start to see a bit of magic happening, can't we? Now, let's make our next selection. Who will be next? These two will do. And we are going to stretch them around the balloon. I am pulling, I am manipulating, I am bringing that around. And we're going to tie them together in the middle once more. And there. Now the lucky last. Let's get to it. We are going to pull. We are going to manipulate. We are going to bring these around, and we are going to squish it in as much as we dare, and we are going to tie those final double knots. Work on your placement until those strings are going to be somewhat even. You can play with those strings as much as you like, but what we wish to do is hide any additional knots inside our mass at the top of the balloon. You may take some scissors, of course, to remove those excess bits. Now, when you're working with scissors and balloons, you know to be frightfully careful, don't you? But here we are. Let's pull that balloon away nice and firm. And snip. And like magic, we want to try and get 2 more pinch twists out of this green balloon. So I've removed the nozzle. I am letting the air down. I am letting it down so far. And I'm leaving approximately 2 inches left to do 2 more pinch twist bubbles. What we're looking at now. Next, we are going to go ahead and curl our other 260. I am going to plate this all the way. Perfect. And release. was to say, and release. I am going to clamp this firmly between my fingers and do the balloon curl magic. And here we go. Legenda magic, let's do our stuff. Oh, I love this so much. Let's tie it off. I played a horrible trick on myself. How could it be? I got a different color green. But oh well. I guess that's part of the balloon magic. I am now going to twist off the end. And I'm going to introduce it to my pumpkin right here. It's frightfully good. And you know what? Serendipity is on my side because I love that color being a little bit different, fresh from the vine. I am going to take the nozzle end. I'm going to secure it into here. You may wish to continue that on as a pumpkin vine into another balloon. You could have a whole pumpkin patch. How frightfully good. But you know what? Something's missing. What could it be? Oh, that's right. It's Halloween. We want to make this a scary pumpkin, don't we? I'm sure you can do an amazing job with your balloon art, and I really would love to see you there and sharing your design with me. Keep watching, and I'm not going to say a word through the next bit. You can just watch and put into practice what we've learned. The magic of reverse inflation. I love it when it works.
Waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. I've been waiting for the one forever. Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you I feel so much better, oh yeah. Before you I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky, oh. There's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Follow your heart, baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Something good. Something good.
Frightfully pink and beautiful. And now would you like to make these frightfully good pumpkins? Well, this is what you're gonna need. Now you see it, now you don't. But I hope you enjoyed learning from me, Spooky Boko, this week. And next week, you can tune in again to learn another great design just in time for Halloween. Until then, my friends, bye-bye. Pull that glue. Ah!